few months ago, I filmed and you viewed Mind of a Man. And I liked it because, you know, the dudes done well. It was nice having them take part. And I thought it would be good for dudes to talk about their issues and to speak on matters and the fears of the heart regarding us women. Because they're never able to speak. And I found it nice for them to do that. And I found it very fair. But after the series was done, I thought, let me reflect on my life. And I still didn't find it fair. So this time around, I made it fair to balance it out. And it's about the women this time. So stay tuned and see what the women have to say. Let's set it off.
I won't run, yes I can do bad by myself, but we need you, and you think you know what, a woman. It's time that you need to know, and I won't run, yes I can do bad by myself, but we need you, and you think you know what, a woman. It's time that you need to know. It's time that you need to know. I won't run. Yes, I can do that by myself. But we need you. And you think you know what? A woman. It's time that you need to know. And I won't run. Yes, I can do that by myself. But we need you. And you think you know what? A woman. It's time that you need to know.
Oh, it's nice to have all you ladies with me. So big up yourselves because I'm filming you now. Yes, oh JJ, you're so cute. Got all these fun people out here. Alright. What do you want in a man?
Oh, she just jumped straight in.
For me, it has to be someone who has a sense of humor. Someone who's not afraid to be honest. When I say not afraid to be honest, meaning like, you know, sometimes you can be like in a situation that may not be a good one, but then your partner might try and hide some truths just to protect you. I'm a man who is just not afraid to be honest and to say, oh, I didn't tell you because I wanted to protect you. That's the worst for me. So for me to have a man who is honest.
Okay. Is that how you guys all feel?
Yeah.
And also with like attention as well, like they actually can balance, you know, their careers with, well, we need to spend time together. So it's I don't like hearing the words I'm busy. Or if you like if you're calling in and then now you've got a choice to either end the call or now you just go to the automated texts, so you get there, can't talk right now, I'm busy. I don't want to be hearing that because I'm busy, but my busy might not be so intense as your type of busy, but I still know that I need to make time for you because you're my partner. So why are you telling me busy?
Yeah.
That just really irritates me, and I take it so personal because that will just make me just start to like disconnect, and I start disconnecting, and then eventually I'm just not going to give you that time of my presence which was there before.
I'm not gonna make this into a star sign thing, but I am gonna say I feel like that's a Leo thing. We like attention.
Yeah.
When we're not getting, I mean, in general, I think everybody likes a certain things, but at least let me speak for myself. Yeah, I'm with Janine.
Yeah.
When it gets to, I can understand somebody being busy to a certain degree. But beyond a certain point, I'm like, wait, but I'm busy too. So if I'm busy, how come I can take time out for you, but you can't take time out for me? What's that all about?
Yeah.
I have to try very hard to not take it personally when somebody is busy. I'm like, okay, I can tell you. The thing is, I'm reasonable where that's concerned. Like, I can hear I'm busy and completely understand, but there's a point at which it's like, okay,
Yeah.
we need to have a talk.
We need to laugh, isn't it? We need to laugh as well. Have a bit of banter, but laugh.
Yeah.
Laughing is good.
No, I think they should at least be able to take, even if it's half an hour, because especially two people are working 2 different shifts, like a morning and a night, or morning and evening. Fair enough, you know, it's not gonna, it's gonna be different, but even an hour, half an hour, I mean, people take out time to eat, to do what they need to do. So I'm sure people ain't so busy just to have a little bit of time, you know, I suppose quality over quantity. You know? Yeah, so.
What attracts you to a man?
Oh. Can I start first? Okay. For me, I've got so when he's good looking, but acts humble, you know, not too overconfident, and of course the right values, and you know, the same faith, and I've got like little things like big hands, deep voice, big. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
What's specific? Big hands.
What's the
big hands, big feet. Yeah. All has to be manly. I don't want like a miniature man, you know.
I'm that person a chance if they don't come in the package that you're looking for. Do you see what I mean? You wouldn't know what qualities that person has until you really get to know them.
To talk. Well, I talk to them for a few weeks and just see, you know, just see how it goes.
That's true. And plus as well, you're drawn to somebody that shows that they communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something, because if you know you're the type of person that you like to communicate, if it's phone call, if it's video call, if it's texting, or if it's the physical of like meeting up, you know, that's something that I really like look out. Like, do you communicate? Do you like to communicate? You know, is it always just based on the texting, or do you want to see me? Do you know what I mean? Like, so the whole communicative bias, if the guy presents himself as a communicator.
Being late.
Hey,
Hi everybody, sorry for being late. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
I'm not moving. Okay.
Intelligence. So we're talking about what attracts you to a
Yeah, what attracts you? Yeah.
Yeah, for me, intelligence is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
What
It's
attracts?
a very big thing.
Yeah, it is. Is that all that attracts you?
No, it's not all, but the thing is, all right, let's say I see a guy and I think, wow, like he's like 9 or 10 out of 10 in terms of attractiveness.
Yeah.
But when he opens his mouth, the conversation is just a bit,
bland.
it's like my attention and attraction, everything is like, it's like my brain is just like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can meet a guy that I think, oh, he's all right. Like, I'm not going to say he's an ugly guy. He may be a pretty average looking guy, or just, you know, look all right. If he knows something that I don't know, or he can teach me something that I don't know, or he can enlighten me about a topic, or like he's very witty, or he's got, that's me. Like, he could literally go from like 4 or 5 out of 10 to like a 9 out of 10, just on conversation alone.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't deal with a ditzy dude, sorry. No.
Yeah.
I don't do
That's some
ditzy.
sort of thing.
The conversation's just flatline. You're just like looking at them like, what are you talking about? I didn't think you even knew what you was talking about.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
No. I like a nice looking dude that's smart and just and when you know when they got that nice smile, and I like strong big hands and
Yes.
and you gotta love God and just have a personality. I can't deal with someone that's quiet or boring. I don't do boring or quiet because I can chat and I like to have fun.
Yeah.
So if you're boring, it's gonna be a bit you don't work for me.
Oh,
I got time for dry and boring, man.
You
And
need to have some sort
ambitious.
of personality.
Yeah, you got ambitious as well. You can't have no waste, man. What?
Drive. They need to have a drive of like where they're going. So even if things were to progress between you both, how he still like walking in your footsteps, and then you just come and like you two just align yourselves to whatever you two thought paths were without each other. But when you kind of put on a front, and then when that time comes, you see he actually doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
And then you now become like a mum.
Oh no.
So you end up like you're starting to having to now show him like, well, step 1, and then you go from step 2 and step 3, but we don't have the time to really be like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we ended up, so now we're not gonna really invest that time in how we would, you know, view things with him or where we want to go, because now we're now taking on this mummy role, because now we have to like guide him in such a way that he should have had some sort of motivation, self-motivation for himself to kind of know, okay, what I'm going to do. But when you get in the position now, we're like, this man really actually had no sense of plans. Fair enough, not every plan like goes from A to Z, but he didn't actually have a drive, no motivation. You're gonna be left to kind of be having to push, and then you're just not able to really function the way how it
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then that personality, now your personalities are gonna totally clash, because your mindset is totally gone on the relationship. So now you're gonna have like an attitude.
That's exhausting.
More than exhausting. It's
Yeah.
exhausting.
Come on. You come like mummy. Why? You're meant to be. You're meant to be the partner. The young lady. You're the partner. That means we are
Yeah,
team.
you
Why
bring
am
your
I?
strengths and weaknesses together,
Yeah.
but then, you know, if there's no room for my weakness to be sharpened by your strength and my strength to be
Right.
sharpened by your weakness, if there's no time for that, then it's just gonna it will fall and it will become draining, and
Yeah.
that's why I said like the attitude will come.
Sorry. I also feel like in terms of all of our relationships, because I feel like we all have different spectrums. Me and Ann.C is married, and Cherelle is married.
Yeah.
I don't know what your relationship is, Jay and Rissa, and you know, best,
Yeah.
but Mary. I'm
Single.
going through a whole transition myself, because me and my husband separated right now. I mean, we still cool. We still have really good friendship and whatnot. But my perspective is way different than when I had first gotten married in terms of what I would want out of my partner. And sometimes I feel like, even as women, we say all these kind of things in terms of accolades, but I also feel like the journey becoming to know who you are as a person and as an individual is way different, and we don't always give our men the opportunity to grow, because we have been so conditioned sometimes as women to nurture and to do things. And if I ask you to do something and you take too long, I'm going to just jump in and do it. I've come from a strong line of women who don't wait for no one to do it. If I ask you to do something once and you take a little bit too long, I'm going to do it myself. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we overstep our and our boundaries sometimes, instead of allowing them to learn and figure out what is it that you need to do as a man. If you keep stepping in all the time and taking on the role, what they're going to do is sit back and be like, all right, well, why? She's doing it anyway. So they never get the opportunity sometimes, I'm not saying all, sometimes to really nurture their manhood, because we just step in and interfere with things that don't concern us. And I would say that to my husband, of course, sometimes I'm just like, I ain't got time, like, you need to hurry up. But sometimes it was detrimental, because I didn't have a father in my home, but I had a strong mother in my home, so she had no choice but to raise us and whatever. But it's been detrimental when I look at my relationship and said, sometimes I should have just stepped back and see, and maybe supported you and see what you would have produced. Do you know what I mean? And then there was times that you need to be able to say, okay, well, babe, let me step in and let me do what I need to do. Do you know what I mean? But as women, we need to be able to understand that as much as they have a role, there's no rule book to figuring this stuff out. There's no rule book to how to be a perfect partner. Figure out as you go along. Really.
It's gonna get deeper than this, so stay tuned for part 2.